If you start anything without your father giving you battle, mi ò lè kó wájú ní ọmọdé tó rékù tó bá jẹ mo bá rí nǹkan tó bí lálá tó bá àti dájẹ́ aṣòro fún bàbá níta ló ràn yín iṣẹ́ nítorí mọ̀ pé ayọ̀ ló máa já sí fún wa. So Brother Odubose, please come forward. Amen. We have been at least so many of us invited, and our gathering is not just by own making as admin of the platform. It is being hatched by the BOT of Ago-Iwoye Great Thinkers Trust Foundation. So the lists are very many, but my brother here will help us welcome. Some of us are around, then we call. All of us are very, very important. We will call some to the high table.
Thank you very much. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé a kó àbọ̀ sí ètò pàtàkì yìí. Àkọ́kọ́ irú ẹ̀ ní ìlú wa Ago-Iwoye. Èmi fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe agbátẹrù ètò yìí, àwọn tí wọ́n ronú ẹ̀ pé irú nǹkan rere báyìí ó tọ́ sí ìlú Ago-Iwoye. Màá fẹ́ kí ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ tó rinlẹ̀ fún wọn. Ẹ ṣé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Púpọ̀ nínú àwọn tí a fìwé pè sí ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ ìní, púpọ̀ nínú wọn ò sí níbí. Bóyá torí pé èmi jẹ́ ọjọ́ iṣẹ́, ìyẹn ìkan. Ìkejì, àwọn tí a pè púpọ̀ nínú wọn ìdálẹ̀ náà wà, Èkó, Ìbàdàn, Abẹ́òkúta. Ṣùgbọ́n láwọn tí a rí òye pé wọ́n wà ń bí àti ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń bí, a máa recognize yín torí ẹ ṣe pàtàkì sí wa. a pè yín ẹ dá wa lóhùn lágbára Ọlọ́run aṣọ yìí tẹ̀yìn náà kò ní fàyà. Láwọn bàbá wa tó ń wà níbí a fẹ́ kí ẹ mọ̀ pé bàbá wa bàbá ọba Major General S.A. Awosanye retired wọ́n wà láàrin wa.
May I take this opportunity by the modest privilege given to me to welcome our own cabins, Ago-Iwoye of Ago-Iwoye. Let me ride on the same opportunity to welcome our father, father before father, father after father, father that has no rival, the champion of all causes, the role model, the pace setter, and the trailblazer. Baba Major General Awosanye. On top of that, he is ably supported, guided by our own brother and father in the house, a philanthropist par excellence, a man like no other, a business mogul, the general of our time, and the leader of the youth, Alhaji Are Samuel. Our Dangote. To God be the glory. Engineer Femi Oluboye is an international businessman of repute. Suffice to say that he flew down from Scotland in order to be part of today. A round of applause for him. In addition to that, he is a passionate lover of Ago-Iwoye and is leaving no stone unturned to be part of this mega change that we are witnessing today. He is one of our greatest pillars and our champion, our motivator, our encourager, our inspiration, and our aspiration. It will be a minus on my part and a good debt if I don't release my personal confession. With the privileged position that I occupy in my new role as the MD of Parliament Bank, I am telling this entire house that if we are choosing the chief marketing director of the bank, it is Engineer Femi. He has gone ahead of me, he has gone beyond me, and God will go ahead of you and wait for you for more blessings. We have some of our members that are not here, so in order not to take much of our valuable time, I would like to recognize Omoba Feliciayo Shoyewo CFR. One of the greatest pillars, our vice chairman to be precise, of the esteemed Ago-Iwoye Green Thinkers Trust Foundation. On this note, let me take this opportunity as well to welcome our fathers, the Oloritos, the brothers, our mothers, our wives that are here. We are not bundled enough, great enough to call for your sacrifice to be here. But you decided within your own coalition to honor Ago-Iwoye with your presence here today. Almighty God will continue to honor all of you. And the particular agenda that we are putting before you today, God has started it because a lot has gone into it. Day and night meetings, contributions here and there, both financially, morally, in all spheres and socially, to get to where we are today. And this is just the beginning of the journey. God will take us to our final destination. Ago-Iwoye is here for good. We call it Little London. It is not by virtue or by words of mouth. We must walk the talk. We must act accordingly. And we are telling this gathering that this particular agenda that we are putting to the table certainly will please engage you. May God help all of us.
These elders, they came together to create wealthy individuals, and also they have decided within them to develop a wealthy community. And they did not because we are youths. They co-opted us right from the beginning of what they are doing. And I want to tell the youths that liberation has come. Liberation has come. They should amplify the opportunity to key into the objectives of the Great Thinker Forum.
Let me first say thank you for this audience. Thank you for making this occasion possible. Thank you to all those who have come to grace this occasion. As something that was not in my speech, I want you to pardon our admin for maybe some work that we have not done properly. We will see that not many people were properly informed, and you can see that in the attendance that we have here. We have a very, very large program that should happen every session of the meeting, and those who are our friends. But just take us as it is. This is not a representation of our program. It's not a representation of what we have to offer. So we will, by the grace of God, surprise everybody by the time we start. This is a keynote address by Major General Dr. S. Wosam, MNI, Chairman Board of Trustees of Ago-Iwoye Green Thinkers Trust Foundation. Your Royal Highness, Abdulrazak Additional Adenuga, Okokodano 2, Okokodano Beji 2, or second, the order of Ago-Iwoye 2 Beji, Okokodano Beji 2. Okokodano Beji the second.
Yes. Yes. Beji second.
Okokodano Beji second. Beji. Ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wọn ti lọ sí bàbá ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
I told him something ago. I said, yeah, ṣùgbọ́n tí o bá ń wá ọgbọ́n so ẹ̀rí to correct ọ̀pọ̀pọ̀ dáná area. Thank you very much. The Otobas of the headquarters of Ago-Iwoye, if maybe they are here, Ekumawe Council, I believe maybe some member of them is here. Our distinguished political leaders at federal levels, state level, and local government levels, they are present. All past and present ACDC leadership. Viewers, Yalonis, and Nation, captains of the industry, distinguished elders, professionals in various fields of endeavor, sons and daughters of the Kingdom in Nigeria and diaspora, my colleagues in Ago-Iwoye Green Thinkers Trust Board of Trustees, members of AIDTT committees, the steering committee members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the media, and ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to stand before you this glorious day to formally unveil our newly registered non-governmental organization known as Ago-Iwoye Green Thinkers Trust Foundation to the generality of sons and daughters of Ago-Iwoye in particular and to the public in general. It is a dream that came to reality. Ago-Iwoye Green Thinkers Trust is an option of baby of a platform called Ago-Iwoye City Development Green Thinkers, which was created on the 27th of August 2016 by some distinguished ex-heads, sons and daughters of Ago-Iwoye at home and abroad, with the sole aim of promoting the greatness of Ago-Iwoye and her citizens in health, in education, in economic well-being, in training, in skills acquisition, in self-actualization, character building, moral uprightness, etc., etc. We have 3 committees: Health Committee, Agriculture Committee, Education, Skill Acquisition, and Youth Empowerment Committee. So these 3 committees were headed by 3 distinguished fellows, and they have their member. So as I will maybe later in my speech. The Health Committee. This committee has Dr. Goldmyne as the chairman and other 6 members. I want to say or introduce them either as the year or somewhere. Dr. Goldmyne is a medical practitioner of record based in the US. He is the president of Ago-Iwoye Descendants Union in New York. I'm talking about Health Committee. Pharmacist Kunle Onolaja is a US-based pharmacist. He's a Rotarian who have contributed immensely to humanity, locally and internationally. He was one time the president of the Club Ago-Iwoye. Otumba Abayomi is a community leader who has contributed immensely to the growth of ACDC and its objectives. He was a past president of ACDC as well. He He is Ashugoba Ago-Iwoye. Then he was okay. Should I say he was? You say I should say he was. He was Ashugoba of Ago-Iwoye. He retired as deputy governor at General Customs, and thereafter I think he went to the University of Lagos to pursue law, which I'm very sure that he passed. Dr. Wosam Dr. Wosam is a medical practitioner and a medical director. I'm sorry, he's a medical practitioner and medical director of New Dawn Hospital in Ago-Iwoye. He is also a senior lecturer at Goldmyne University and a proud member of Honesty Ago-Iwoye. He is my son. Chief Mrs. Ololade Rashida Ashokunmi. Chief Rashida Ashokunmi is a health-based health practitioner. He's an entrepreneur and a health chief in the parliament. Mr. Adeyinka Oshibamiro is a senior boy in Mastercard. I wouldn't know whether everybody knows what I mean by Mastercard. So he's can use a making payments all over the world. So it's also an IT. Ahmed Ago-Iwoye Kasa. Kasa is a pharmacologist and is also representative in this committee in health committee. Agricultural committee. Agricultural committee is headed by Otumba Olushola Ogundipe, a retired Consul General of Nigeria Correctional Services. So correctional services, I think they just changed it. So that is the prisons. He is a man of many honors and awards and a big player in agriculture. He is Jagumodo of Ago-Iwoye. Olotu Ipo Sofora. Olotu Ipo Sofora is the committee vice chairman, that is agriculture committee. He is a big player in agriculture and consults for World Bank on agriculture. He is Olotu of Goldmyne. Dr. Ni Adefana, he serves as the committee secretary, that is agricultural committee secretary. He is a senior lecturer and associate professor. He is a key player in agriculture. Otumba Ademola Ogundipe. He is an entrepreneur and a big player in agriculture. He is one of the high chiefs of the Goldmyne. Ago-Iwoye is a businessman and a very big player in agriculture. He is the Babalade of Ago-Iwoye. Prince Yomi Adewale is based in the UK. He is the son of the immediate person away, His Royal Highness Ago-Iwoye. He is a seasoned administrator in the UK and also plays key role in agriculture in the world. Prince Akin Onolaga. Prince Akin Onolaga is an entrepreneur and a community leader. He is also a big player in agriculture.
Prince Tola Balogun Odusoya. Prince Odusoya is the Deputy Director in SS, in DSS. He owns Animal Husbandry by name Wosam. He is a distinguished member of the Ago-Iwoye, a cornerstone club in Ago-Iwoye. Then Prince Olubadu Yinka, Prince Olubadu is an IT group and a young player in agriculture sector. You see what I've read in agriculture. Each and every member of that committee has corporate experience in agriculture. We go to education, educational stroke, skill acquisition, and youth empowerment. This committee is headed by Prince Ago-Iwoye. Prince Ago-Iwoye has been a banker whose name rings bell and opens door in the banking industry. He presently serves as the registrar of the prestigious Chartered Institute of Bankers in Nigeria. He is the chairman of this committee. Prince Tunde Adeite Adekoya. Prince Adekoya is a veteran university administrator who was the registrar of the university before he retired. He is presently lending support to the traditional university. Am I right? Professor Taiwo Adenuga. Professor Adenuga is a retired senior lecturer at the University of Lagos. He is a specialist in human capital development. He works with Goldmyne. Balogun Ajibola Yemi Odusoya. Balogun Odusoya is a Deputy Controller General in the Customs Services. He is a philanthropist of note. Chief Mrs. Fumi Obadebi. Mrs. Obadebi is a director in legal civil service. He is very loving and willing to impart knowledge. Iwa Tunde Odejayi. Iwa Tunde Odejayi is based in the UK. He is a philanthropist of note, community leader, and good businessman. He is the leader of the group. Otumba Shesun Rufai. Otumba Rufai is a big player in hospitality business. He is chairman of Goldmyne and also heads Goldmyne. Balogun Shibe. Balogun Shibe is a retired banker and a entrepreneur and astute community leader. He is Balogun Ago-Iwoye. Prince Tosin Adeyemi. Prince Tosin Adeyemi is a PhD in view holder and is a good representative in this committee. So those are the three committees we have, and those are the members of the committees. Education is the mother and father of human capital. It's also the mother and father of economic progress. So sound reasoning, rational thinking, so everything hinges on education. So we need serious financial assistance in this area as well. It is my great pleasure to invite daughters and sons of Ago-Iwoye, and our friends and brothers of Ago-Iwoye, so and citizens of maybe Ijebu to assist us so that we can achieve this our noble goal. Between now and the next 3 months or so, we need you to encourage us. We are not just sitting on the bench. We are testing each and every one of us. So, God is saying, charity begins at home. And I can tell you, if you see me in the next 1 month or 2, I'll be able to tell you that our account has grown 5 times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you for dignifying our invitation in spite of your tight schedule. I would like to ask your permission to sit down. I want to thank you once again. I want to thank our landlord, our Royal Highness, our Brother, who so much loves us. When we were in the secretariat, he wanted to come in. I said, no. So, give me the money. Get it. Yes. So we didn't want him to we want him here. And I want to thank you on behalf of Board of Trustees that we really appreciate you. And under your tutelage, we will achieve your own time. So, may the Almighty God continue to give you wisdom and knowledge. So, to rule over your people. Thank you very much.
Trust Foundation. From what you have heard from our father, the chairman of the BOT, retired Dr. General Ago-Iwoye, you go to say much that we have a focus, we have a target, we have a dream, and this dream has to be blown up by you. God bless you. Now we're moving to another segment in the program. I will hand over the mic to Oloju Olufese to anchor the next set of program which we are moving into.
Most of us, out of passion, have been able to move boundaries in the area of agriculture. For all we know, the annual and perennial farming is what is very common in Yoruba land. But of recent, people now talk of poultry keeping, fishery, and the like. In our paper here, we also talk of the production of leafy and fruitful vegetables. We have broiler production, fish production, maize production, and a few others. But like questions have been coming to us before now, and the most important or very germane question is the issue of how do we want to empower these youth we are talking about. We had a newspaper
the selection process. That's on page 4 for those of us who have been able to lay our hands on a copy of this presentation. Our target is going to be the community of Ago-Iwoye in selection. Like we know it, this is a program of Ago-Iwoye great thinkers. So our target is going to be youths of Ago-Iwoye. No can say we know what is going on in our society today. Decades and the rest of them, because the youths are not employed. So it is the mission and vision of this BOT, the great thinkers, and of course the committee, to as much as possible encourage our youth to find something doing, because what about today? They say the idle hand is the workshop of the devil. So to select, we intend to throw, immediately we are empowered and given the permission to go ahead with the selection process. We throw the selection open. We intend to even probably make flyers, draw specific areas within the town for people to know of what we want to do. As much as possible, we may even go as far as going into mosques, churches to advertise our program and let people know what exactly is going on. We are planning to take off with. So we'll make good publicity for people to be aware. Then the next stage will be the registration and enrollment. We'll have our secretariat open for those that are interested in this mission to come over and do a profiling. We have to take their profile, talk with them one by one, and let them probably educate them along their registration so that we will know what they are into. Like I said before, passion, of course, and commitment beyond the call of duty. These are the two major key players in going into a league. If you are not committed beyond the call of duty, you still want someone to drag you, to encourage you, to advise you, to always, probably drag you for every step in the process, then there will be trouble. Such a person will not go that, much far before you crash out of the system. So, as they come along for registration at the moment, give them some tutorials. Then there will be a compulsory 2-month training in preferred farm production. Like I listed before, we have the production of vegetables, the production of broiler, fish production, maize production, and the rest of it. We will enlighten them, let them have a list of these productions, then give them insight into each of them. So when they are registered, they will identify their preferred farm production they want to let me come into. So for whatever they have chosen, we will separate Paul from Barnabas, put them under different headings, and as we plan to take off, we are taking off with fisheries. So the fisheries, those that register for fisheries will come up first, and we'll place place them on farms that will assist them to acquire knowledge for fishing production. So on their training, they will learn to design business plans, management plans, packaging, financing, and the rest of them on their training for 2 months. Thereafter, we come around to evaluate these trainees. They will select the best 20 out of them. Then the 7th step will be evaluation of the trainees based on the report from the farms. After we have made our own evaluations, those that are supervising them on the work, on the acquisition of knowledge, training, skills, and the rest of them, they will also feed us back, put together these reports. Then we'll certify, the certification of these trainees, give them training certificates. Then we will now sectionalize. The first 14 will go to different farms. Then there will be a group of 6. It's like a research. We talk of the control group and the experimental group. These 6 will be on the experimental group, and these 14 will be on the control group. They will stand on their own, but these 6 will come together to work as a team. Later we will evaluate before we empower them to go ahead and stand on their own. Even when they have been empowered, we still monitor them, because whatever we give to them to take off or manage or develop, they will still have to return. There's going to be a return, you plow back into the committee. If you give them, for instance, 10,000 naira to take off, after putting fish in the pond, feeding and selling, they are supposed to return, plow back to the committee what they have been given. And they will encourage again to go ahead for the second second round of putting fish in the pond. Now, because of our time, I have cleverly mentioned what we have on page 5, production of support grants. When they are giving, whatever for empowerment, it is not going to be cash, really. By the time we select the first 14 and the contact group, the control group of 6, we'll give them, we'll cite funds for them. The committee will pay for these funds. The digging, the dredging, the sacking of it, and the rest of them. As they go along, we also provide money for the purchase of the fish.
I have to start with that song to give appreciation to Almighty God, who is
powerful position. Created what is known in the whole world today as Ago-Iwoye. And at the same time, endowed is our noble town with dread, who are also given the opportunity to have different professions that we will now talk that is needed for us to come together and take this Ago-Iwoye to a greater height. But the follow on now. I give glory to Almighty God for making me what I am today. Even if I didn't know that I will be in this position. But today, when I remember the Reiki of Goldmyne, I came to the tune, usually it doesn't really mean to me. But of recent now I'm about to pay my way to go with really back. My way, that is and sometimes something that will now come up day to day. Like what is happening today? We say that God will bring our own time. Torí bí Ọlọ́run ṣe ń ṣe lọ́nà, òun ni mo lóye. And I adore him. I give glory to him for putting me my foot on the right path. Sometimes when I talk from my heart, but I don't know who put that word. My idea is there. And there's nobody that Almighty God. I give glory to him. And because of glorifying Almighty God, I give recognition to those who package this event. I'm glad guys that it's what all of you have known. My one and only Ababa. The great thinker, foundation, has pronounced to be the chairman of the BOT. Are you Christ? And furthermore, those who are members of the BOT and other lieutenants to the chairman, I have no cause to mention your name and appreciate you. And God in His mercy will appreciate you. I may not come chronological order of your position or seniority or whatever. But I've been matching so because I'm overwhelmed. Before I stood up to talk. But I'm standing now. And at that point is coming to my mind, which I've already varied what I've already written down that I wanted to pick one after the other. But nevertheless, I will still say little that I know. And God is battle. I recognize the high people from the chairman of DOT, our one and only, let's say I was really tired, but not tired. Yes. And that's why we can you know that provide a grand revenue pay. Don't know how to work for you talking about it, but that's and I guess he can say, well, group of opinion. That good thing of our time. That good of our government. Ìṣe ni mo ní kí ọ̀rẹ́ mi wá ju ìlú sálárì jọ yìí. Ìwà náà wà wọ́n á fi ṣe tìmùtìmù ìlú máa wí. Now, elevation has come now. We are now down to the my brother, thank you very much. Ọlọ́run ní tó ní kájọ máa ṣe pọ̀ láti dìbì tàbí èkó ní ìbàjẹ́ o. It came to me sometime maybe 2 or 3 months now that the issue of Menta, Professor did that we got to meeting. Problem by when you Menta, only got to be my worry. Only I share looking for nobody this and that. Until when he whispered to me the money that I've been put in position to solve our problem concerning energy supply. Before the meeting, to have our mind with the IPDEC and IPDEC, they gave us the analysis of what they want us to do and the position can be if we do option A, option B, option C. We now have a for 6 hours. That's when you buy it. Now pay me for 8 hours. You buy it. Now pay me for 12 hours. You buy it. I want for so you have to do some and so far so good. Our plan in Ago-Iwoye of recent and graciously improved. We created the committee. Those of you are working conscientiously every day, they have to do to prove about the area of the Zuriel, want to be one, want to say, I mean, effort here. You got one more to see that's even the activities, something over 12 million. And they started this, the ring at the ring party. Not knowing that this issue of Ago-Iwoye creating cars transfer mission is coming up. My darling sister, Glory, to be Glory. Sherry, Glory. On when you show my new. Bàbá bá rí sẹ́lẹ̀ rán níbí. Bàbá bá rí sẹ́lẹ̀ rán. Bàbá wọn dáadáa tó ti ṣe ilẹ̀ fún wọn. yìí ìfọ̀rọ̀ ṣe for 1 minute. Lọ́jọ́ náà lọ́wọ́ kó tó lọ ti dé kábíyèsí kó tó lọ ti dé kábíyèsí lọ́mọ àtọwọ́ mo kí ẹ. My great brother, I'm a retired director of SSS. As I remember, I'm happy to see you here today. I've accused you several times of the iṣẹ́ wẹ̀yìn orílẹ̀-èdè retire orílẹ̀-èdè torí chairman lẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ̀ kó lè mọ̀ ẹ̀ náà lẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ ìṣẹ́ ọ̀gá ìjọba ayé ní ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan mi. On the issue of security, there are certain things. But now that we are part of this meeting, put it on fear, allow something. If I die, why am I listening? Brother, do better. Okay. If you do better, what will cheap? Because ilé ọmọ ọba gbọ́gbẹ̀ pátápátá àwọn ló ní lórí nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn. So gẹ́gẹ́ bí mọ́gàdì ìkọlé òmùra lò kó wọ́ ní ká èèwọ̀ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ṣe. Ẹni ó sọ fún lẹ́nu ó sọ máa tó sọ yọ ní mọ̀ kó tètè yàn. Ó lé ọmọ tí mo délé rẹ̀ tí mo tún tí mo lánà tí mo rí bá ẹ ti ṣe mí tí mo tẹ̀lẹ̀. Mo sọ́jà ní ẹni tó láyà ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ mi. Ìgbà wà lẹ́yìn wọ́n wáwọ̀. Saya ada aku di sebuah penjara, baik kita ada. Tapi sebenarnya ini kan itu sebenarnya kenapa? Ini saya ini apa itu ya? Ini dia ini udah mau ini kalau ini kita masuk. Rumah dia ini, rumah aku. Ibu mana sih? Terus masih itu negara. Karena kita ini itu saudara besar. You are now MD of the bank. No more. So is that better? 3-4 on the machine dada. Oh, Dora, I don't know that I like the way. What is the word of a movie? For prayer, I like my prayer. Okay, ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀kí àwọn àgbàgbé ló bá ẹ sọ ẹ̀ nígbà ṣe rí ẹ̀ ìdílé ẹ̀gájọ́ ṣe kí ẹ̀gájọ́ ṣe sùúrù òun lẹ́ ọdún pẹ̀ àbájásí pàgbọ́nà ìwọ́lá ló lè ọ̀pọ̀gbà ló lé òwúrọ̀ àjò ìdíjẹ́ ìpàlákọ̀ọ́ká ìtọ́lá dé nìyẹn olúwa gbọ́ sí wọn may year of our time. Now, my brother, it is time for us to be closer more than what it has been. I've been agitating for it. If you remember, last time I came to your party at the Holy Club, your wife, whatever. Now, do it for you. Also, for only for any of Pupa, Yanchu, You'll be coming up later. Thank you. I'm not saying I'm talking about it, but I appreciate you. I've had it, but we discussed a lot with my brother. With all your conglomerates, investment businesses here and there, never know me pretty better for one go. You know what young mama. What would I have around the rest? That would yes. But I will see, make my pronouncement this afternoon that in the one who eat never fed loads for all these aspiring projects. Yes. Anytime, never young, just take on me. Good, I'll work on it. Where with you? Recognition over. When I was in the show, tí mi ò rántí orúkọ wọn, tí orúkọ wọn wà ní ìsinyìí. Ẹjọ́ tí mo sọ fún bàbá wọn ní àwọn olúmọ̀ àti greeting card máa wọlé for ọ̀nà bí àwọn bàbá ní ìgánu. And that's why I'm short of words, and that's why I said I want everybody to speak so that I will be able to know what to pick to make my speech. And I assure everybody that ibi tí gbogbo yín máa ń lọ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo rí lẹ́yìn, I will give you my 100% support. What I'm assuring you my total support, permit me to make one or two observations. One of my observations of that is some other prominent caliber sons and daughters of this great town to whose name greeting time. Who let me know? When I get back to Palace, now I share to version. I will likely give with the new permission to the chairman, give you some names of some of our sons and daughters in Ago-Iwoye. Let me know she the PDP. We are in the ability to know if we are darapọ̀. I will use my position as the power of Ago-Iwoye for them to know. Also, rifts and disputes in Ago-Iwoye must now get resolution. Gbogbo àwọn bọ́ọ̀lù sọ̀rọ̀ àbá àwọn ọmọ mi tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fẹ́ dàbí obstacle. I will tell you one thing. Ago-Iwoye ibi tó lọ́ọ̀ dání. My own royal father, our paramount ruler of Jebula, Dr. Sikiruka Aditon, always asks me this question every day for Ipumawe. Ago-Iwoye bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣe múlù yẹn ìwà yìí adé. Wà ní bàbá ọlọ́run ọba àdúrà yìí kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Olùjẹ́ kò lè bẹ́ẹ̀. Of recent wọ́n ìsọ̀rọ̀ tó bàbá bá. Bàbá bá sọ fún ọ pé àgbé àwọn bàbá gbé torí ẹ̀rọ làwọn ṣe bá bí very soon. Àwọn agbé yẹn máa bá a ṣe. Àwọn private university Ago-Iwoye. Bàbá náà yẹn. Ago-Iwoye tó ló dànù. Gbogbo kọ́tà ṣe bí Ago-Iwoye. Communal effort wa ló pọ̀ jù. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ṣe tiẹ̀, but bákan bá lọ́dọ́ bá dé ìkọ́tọ́ máa bá Ago-Iwoye lẹ́nu máa yà wọ́n. Ó yẹ ká ti rìn síwájú ju báyìí lọ. People dey pay àwọn nǹkan kan bí kùdẹ̀kùdẹ̀ bí àwọn kan bí tó yẹ kó ṣe pé wọ́n sọ fún wọn fọ́. Ó lè wọ́n pé by now ó lè má jẹ́ 60% or 70% ní ìyàtọ̀ ẹ ti mú plight mi. Bí Ago-Iwoye ṣe máa tẹ̀síwájú nínú wa, anybody bá bá jà kó bá jà lórí pé lágbájá ló ń ṣe mí láìpẹ́. Kí bá sọ pé kò sáà máa kú jà, ó dẹ̀ ìyá àwọn ọ̀fọ̀ kò tọ́ ní sọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ ti yíra wa àti ìdọ̀rọ̀ ara wa lọ. Nínú ọ̀tá nù ẹ́ gbogbo wa ló máa gbowó yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí á ti rí ni, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ara lọ́wọ́ ìyá. Omi kan náà tó ṣọ̀rọ̀ ara wa, òun ni tẹ́tẹ́ ká ṣe kiri, ká bómi sùúrù. Agídí wa, ó hẹ̀pù àwọn tábà ti ṣe díẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ ká máa tẹ̀. Ẹ̀dá máa dẹ̀rọ. Tábà ti ṣe agídí díẹ̀, tẹ́tẹ́ ká mú wálẹ̀. Tábà mú wálẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n kí àwọn adé ìjùpá wọn ní kọ́nà ọmọ kan lè ìjùpá ayẹ́rì. Ìyá lè wọ ọkùnrin Ago-Iwoye. Ẹ lè wọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká try as much as possible. Láṣìíra wa lọ́mọ. Ẹni bá ṣe ẹ̀ náà bá ṣe ra wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pè ra wa sí kọ̀rọ̀ ká bá láti kọ̀rọ̀. Táwa rẹ̀ ní tẹ́lẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ bá sọ fún mi. Àwọn wáyé máa gba àwọn àgbàlagbà láti ṣàkíní àti bá wọn sùn tọrọ. Ọlọ́wọ́ àfọwọ́ṣe. This foundation, I want to charge you that ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú dáadáa. Ó lè di ọ̀dọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ yìí. Pẹ̀lú àgbègbè lọ pẹ̀lú àgbà àwọn àgbàlagbà ẹ̀yìn ṣàṣeyìn lágbára lọ. I would love this foundation to come up with an AGM, annual AGM, yearly, where you hold the annual AGM to let the community feel the impact or to know what you have been doing and for them to even say some suggestion or request. No. So that one of our way, you don't need one more. Everybody, whatever you want to about it, we may join. Let your secretary work out. Whoever feel want to be a member, put up a form, let them come out, let them form and fill it if you feel it's competent to be part of it. That part to be a member. Àwọn observation mi nìyẹn. That's what I'm saying. The growth of Ago-Iwoye, I've seen it is a reflection of this your foundation. Wọ́n lè gbàdúrà pé ìgbà tí ìgbà ọ̀tún ọlọ́wà ní Ago-Iwoye ibi tí wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú. Ago-Iwoye is for all of us and development is the business that we should all embrace. Before I hand over my speech, recognize that people. I recognize every participant, all the people that are here this afternoon to grace this occasion. But what I'm looking at for me, greetings, friendly because keep on that. The use of Ago-Iwoye, but the government from our area. During the COVID-19, wàhálà àwọn ṣẹlẹ̀ làwọn kan wá láti ìlú mi láti wá dá wàhálà ìlú Ago-Iwoye àwọn ọmọ méjì dé gómìnà sọ pé àpèkúrú gbọ́dọ̀ gbẹ́yìn tó lè pa àwọn olùgbé ẹ má ṣe báyìí ẹ má ṣe báyìí ẹ má ṣe báyìí. Àṣé ṣe náà fẹ́ máa dá riot gbàtó dárò ọlọ́pàá ìgbà wọn pé kó kúrò àwọn sọmọ arúgbó àgbàdo débi adáàṣe tó tẹ̀sẹ̀ máa lọ sí ìlú dé. Àwọn àbí ẹ̀rọ ìrajáde lọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ kò sí any crisis àwọn yìí wọ́n á dàgbà. Ìlú ọkọ̀ sọ fún ọba ìgbẹ́ wọn ni ọmọdé ní sìn ẹ̀yìn àgbàlagbà jọ wájú. Àwọn bàbá tẹ ní bí tẹ̀lé wọn ló pè àwọn náà ti ṣe yúùtù nígbà kan. Ìlú tọ́lá ń sùn wọ́n dé ni. Ìgbà lọ́dún ní kéèyàn bá wá represent education and technology tó tún jẹ́ olórúkọ tó máa ń pè lọ́mí tó rúkọ yẹn. Irọ́ olórúkọ kan ó ní alẹ́ àsìmọ̀ tó máa ń pè tó wọ́n pè tó wá sí ní sí. So òun is a member of my way council. Síbẹ̀ to represent the youth so that táwọn náà máa sọ pé ìgbà máa sọ pé àwọn ọkọ̀ náà máa sọ láàrin àwọn. We need them, they also need us, and I'm happy to see you here in what you want to do with the report of education and state acquisition. Ọlọ́run máa fi ṣe please sit down. Ní ìparí ẹ̀. Àdúrà náà ni màá fi parí nǹkan tá a ṣe. Àṣàṣe yìí o, àṣàṣe yọrí o. Àwọn àgbàlagbà ẹ̀ àkúrò pẹ̀lẹ́ ni. Báyìí ni ẹ̀rẹ́ ní pẹ̀lẹ́ ní lọ. Ìdẹ́wẹ̀ ìṣòro ló sì bẹ́ẹ̀ bí mo wé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àpọ̀lọpọ̀. Rí iṣẹ́ ìjọba ní ọkọ̀ ọba àdàbà ní màṣá ẹ̀ sẹ́wọ̀n. Ìgbà láti lókè àwọn akúrókùnrin láyọ̀ ìgbàgbà rẹ̀ máa wá ní ayọ̀ rẹ̀ máa tẹ́wò èyí sọ ní ọmọ ẹlòkùn orin rẹ̀ máa rẹ̀ àpamọ́ nínú ayọ̀ kẹ́lí ṣe máa bọ̀ òun ayọ̀ àdúrà bá ní àwùjalè ní máa ṣe rẹ̀ fọ́ ọdúnkọ́kọ́ dáhùn adarí ọdúnkọ́kẹ́rin jẹ́ ìyẹ̀rí jẹ́ ọdúnkọ́kẹ́rin inú ìyẹ̀rí inú ọdúnkọ́kọ́rọ́ kan ṣe òun nínú ẹ̀ síkẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀ rà tẹ́kù ọmọ ayé kọjá sí ìyá òun ní kọ́kọ́ rí ẹ̀mẹ́ níwá òun. Èyí sọ́sọ́ náà pè é.
We thank you all for this occasion. We thank you all for making out the time to be here in spite of your tight schedule. We do not take it for granted. We know that every one of you are faithfully employed and doing something or the other. But you have left all to stand with us, to to make sure that Ago-Iwoye becomes even greater. We give you kudos. I will say thank you. I want to reiterate the fact that as POT of Ago-Iwoye Great Thinkers Trust Foundation, we're fully determined to ensure that everything that you are about to today comes to fruition. We are no talkers, we are achievers. And on this, we will achieve in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you for those who have asked questions, those who have contributed, those who have prepared speeches. And thank you all very much for your contribution. But I again say, everything you are about to be, by the grace of God, is Muslims who say, Inshallah, will happen in Ago-Iwoye in Jesus Christ. In closing, because I know you are all enjoying your food and I want to enjoy mine as well. We thank God for this day. Thank God for this opportunity. And I commit all of us to God's hand, even as we depart from here, that we will drive our various destinations safely in Jesus' name. Thank you all for preparation for great things that are going to happen in this town. And I say it with a smile because I can see it. When you see visions and you walk towards those visions, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop a man who has a vision. Because that vision will be achieved because he can see it. God himself said it. For all you are able to see, you can have. If all you can see is just this 2 meters in front of you, that's all you can have. If you can see 1 kilometer, 100 kilometers ahead of you, you can have it all. God says, for all you can see, you can have. As great thinkers, we have seen beyond today. We have seen far ahead of generations to come. And in preparing for that generation is why we are here today. And we will not fail you. And God will not fail each and every one of us in Jesus' mighty name. God will be with us all. And God will be with Ago-Iwoye. God bless Ago-Iwoye.
In their part of their objectives, and that is why they co-opted with the youth. They have a database through which they want to reach out. They have a physical office in Ago-Iwoye garage at the Prince Ago-Iwoye shopping complex. They have their own physical office there where you can walk in, make your request, tell them what you want, and they are divided into departments. So irrespective of where you are coming from, they have a response for it. And also, we as youth, they have given us the chance through our own database that we created, such that when they have a request from us or from outsiders, we are captured in their program.
What we are trying to do is just to see how we can help the youth of the town. We know that the government cannot do everything. So that's why we gather ourselves together to see how we can assist and help the youth. Because of all the series of things that is going on now, we need to encourage them and empower them. That's what we are trying to do. It's a matter of time. Everybody will join. Everybody will contribute its own quota. Everything is not money. You, as a cameraman now, you contribute your quota by publishing this, so for people to know. So it's contribution. So we need this from everybody.
I am Major General Dr. Sansadin Adibanjo Awosanya. I retired some 19 years ago and have devoted my time to developing my origin and in particular and generally, so I care for humanity. That's it. Then this particular thing we are doing today is an empowerment program, and it's to develop the town and then to develop the citizens and to remove some social ills that are a result of employment. So we must involve those who are interested. You know, it's not compulsory that everybody should join. We were looking for like minds, and we got them in plenty. And I know well for sure that a lot of people are also dreaming to do the same thing. You can see Yomi Ogunshanu. So he's been a very good media man, and he has maybe done his little also maybe to develop either media information and all this was not so. A lot of them, so we want to, but you know, one buru buru kinshobe. So we want people who really have good intentions and who are also willing to contribute morally and financially.
Decided we should do things to support what is already being done in Ago-Iwoye to make it even greater. As it is, people are doing great things in Ago-Iwoye. Now the great thinkers now decided, let's contribute our quota. So we formed a foundation. It's an NGO. And so the group, the non-foundation, the non-governmental organization is now named Ago-Iwoye Great Thinkers Trust Foundation. And it has a board of trustees. The board of trustees has a team of 9 people, headed by the chairman, who is Baboba, retired General Wosam, and the vice chairman is Prince Feisha Oshoyewo, who is the Olori Omoba of Ago-Iwoye, and they have other members, which is inclusive of Oluomo, who is the MD of Paralex Bank, Are Safriyu, Olori Shotobi, and a few of us. The objective is to empower the youth. Now we have to look into various areas where we can empower the youth. We looked at skill acquisition and youth empowerment. We look at agriculture. We also looked at health. You see, those are the 3 basic areas we want to help grow a community. Once those 3 things are existing in a community, the community becomes stronger and grows greater. And so we have the skills and acquisition headed by Dr. Sheya Wujobi, who is a seasoned banker. We have the health committee headed by Dr. Tokumbo Shine, who is based in America. And we have Otumba Shola Ogundikpe, who is in charge of the agriculture. And each of these committee has a member of no less than 6-7. And all of them are renowned in their fields. And so to achieve our objective, we need funds. Now, already within 1 week when we started, we've raised about 42 million. The target is to get to about 1 billion. With 1 billion in the war chest, we're able to do all that we propose to achieve. We will also get support in the health sector in setting up dialysis section and other health things. We're going to get help from America and other places in the world. And they will supply us with all those equipment. We will get experts locally. We'll get nurses, we'll get people who can operate such dialysis machine. Ago-Iwoye as a community has lost at least 3 or 4 of their children in the past 2 years to kidney failure. So we want to stem this tide. We want to be able to provide support in that capacity, which is why we are doing the health sector. And we have capable hands that are looking into this. We have people who can attract support internationally to do this in this country, in this community.
To God be the glory. Today is a great day in the history of Ago-Iwoye. This is more like opening a new chapter to change the face of this community for good. My name is Olufemi Bakre, Oluomo of Ago-Iwoye. What a privilege to be part of this occasion. And aside from that, let me take this opportunity to appreciate the initiator, Wole, the star, and all our fathers in the house, starting from General Awosanya and Prince Shoyewo and other Board of Trustees members. I am privileged to be one of the Board of the Trustees, A lot has gone into this exercise for the past 1.5 years, from conception to the point of realization. And I will say that this is just the beginning of the journey, or starting point rather. We have a long way to go, and the vision is clear, the mission is clear, and we are going to drive it with all weapons within our shoulder in terms of execution. And I can say that it requires a lot of sacrifices. And the BOT members, the respective committees, and their respective chairmen, they've sacrificed a lot to take us to where we are today. And they are ready and well poised to ensure that we drive this particular dream to realization. It's just a question of time. So I take this opportunity to call all indigents, both home and abroad, to support this particular crusade. It is not a journey of today. It is about giving back to the community where you are, where you come from. This is more like give back period in all ramifications. And everybody is ready. We are charged and we are determined to change the face of Ago-Iwoye. And to God be the glory. God has been faithful in respect of how far we have gone. And we strongly believe that the starter of this project, which is Almighty God, will finish it and finish it well. Thank you and God bless.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.